Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday, April 28th. So today what we're going to do, we're going to start off the day for social studies by looking at these two images. So I see this one up here and I see this image down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at both and we're going to think about the differences and the similarities. What do we see? What do we notice? What do we wonder? How are the pictures the same? How are they different? So I want you to pause the video and write down or just discuss with someone in your house, what do you notice? What do you see in these pictures? How are they similar or different? It'd be great to get your family involved or someone that you're at home with. So pause the video. Okay, welcome back. So what we're going to do is I'm going to write down what I notice and what I see on the top and the bottom image. So one of the first things that I noticed in the top image, I see it looks like a painting. I see fire. I see men or people on horses. Maybe they're trying to escape the fire. They're on a bridge. It looks kind of scary, doesn't it? And now the image 2 on the bottom looks like a real. Looks like a real photo. Like it looks like it was taken with a camera, right? With a camera. And when you're taking notes like this, you make mistakes sometimes, so just don't worry about that. So when you're looking at this photo down here, it looks like a bunch of rubble everywhere and some dust, broken rocks and torn down buildings. It almost looks like there was like a bomb or something there, right? There are no people nearby. So what we're actually going to look at is, what are these images now that I notice this? So the two images that you looked at are both the Union Army. They're both about the Union Army attacking and capturing Richmond, Virginia. One is a painting with bright colors. The black and white picture shows the aftermath of the damage. So the picture is a more believable image because it was taken by a person at the scene. A painting is done by someone after an event who may or may not have been at the event. So this happened. This is a painting of the event that caused this, but this was taken by someone who was actually there. So this is a real first-hand account. It's an image, a photograph of someone who was there. So the Civil War is one of the first wars where pictures were taken. There were lots of new technologies during the Civil War. Today you will read about these new technologies. As you read, be thinking about the positive and negative impacts of these technologies. So you're going to read about the new technologies over here. You're going to read Bringing the War Home. And then you're going to read this paragraph, these 4 paragraphs down here with a bunch of images that will describe the different technologies that were new during the Civil War, how they helped or how they made things worse. Maybe there were some challenges with these new technologies. So you're going to listen to me read if you need to. There will be a recording. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use this sentence stem. The invention of blank impacted the Civil War by blank. So just by looking at those new images, I know, or the two images that we looked at up there, I know that the camera was a new technology, and it was the first war where there were photos taken. So how did it help? How did it impact? Maybe the positives or negatives. I'll put a plus sign up here. You can kind of create something like this at home where you just jot down while you're reading the technologies, because I'm going to do one and then you're going to do 2 sentences. So I know the camera helped because people would be able to look back on the Civil War and see the impact of the war / experience what it was really like. I also know that when I read this earlier in paragraph 2, I read that the Union and Confederate armies relied on trains to quickly move people and supplies to battle. So I created a sentence right here as an example that says, the invention of railroads impacted the Civil War by quickly moving people and supplies to battle. I read this in paragraph 2 in the second passage. So you're going to create 2 more and post your 2 sentences. What technology was it and how did it impact? Just 2 sentences. Make sure you find them in the passage. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful.